Hello everybody and welcome back to the AFC Gillingham Youth Academy Challenge. I nearly said MS Val Duisburg or Toledo. If I'd said MS Val Duisburg, that's completely wrong. But yeah, the Toledo Youth Academy on Football Manager is on my main channel. Go check that out if that is your thing. But we are into the January transfer window and we have some news. We have let Martinez go on loan. Jesus Martinez fancy being coached by Steven Gerrard. So he's gone to Ettifaq FC out in Saudi Arabia for a short-term loan. We've had an offer for Ian Clark as well, 670k. Jovanovic, not the good Jovanovic, the poorer Jovanovic, has gone on loan for a short-term loan to Warta Poznan in Poland. And we've had a big offer for Kelsey Cater, £1.9 million. And Swansea City are 10th in the championship. So I think we're going to have to accept that. Given the rule that we talked about in the last episode, I think we're going to have to accept that one because they're a bigger club than us. They're 2 divisions above us. They're mid-table in that division. And 1.9 million for a League 2 team is a lot of money. So it might not be very popular, but we could try and negotiate it. Potentially. It's already above his market value. I think we just accept it. I think we have to accept it for a bit of added realism. Now, Monza, I don't know where Monza are sitting at the moment. Let's go and have a look, see where they're sitting. If they're in Serie A, then he's off. So looking at the other leagues around the world then, let's get into Serie A. Are Monza in Serie A? They are. They're 9th in Serie A. So again, I think we have to accept that one. It's a bigger club than us. He is going to be on his way. Most likely, he may turn them down. But you never know. So into the... No, it's not Squad Hub, is it? It's transfers. What am I doing? So again, I think we accept that offer for Ian Clark. A bit of annoying. Clark, he's been really good for us. But yeah, Monza are in Serie A. So off he goes. We've got offers of loans for Murphy and for the left-back Oman as well, who both will probably be moving on. But we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, had to show you that. Martinez out, Jovanovic out. Now, what we might do is call back some of our own players that have been away on loan. And the one I'm thinking of is with Martinez going out on loan, I'm considering bringing back Corona. Now, he's a 65 rated. He's gone up 9 whilst being out on loan at Al Rihad. So he's done a really good job for them. He's gone up 9 to a 65. He would come in and be coming in as a pretty good first team player. So I think we're going to recall Corona. We'll call him back for 10,500. I think that's not a bad thing to sort out because look, he's 3 rated better than Hutton, who we may now send out on loan to sort of replace him. Papadopoulos is still there as a 66. I think yeah, he's a 65 plus 9. That's just bonkers. Coleman is doing all right. Jones has gone. He's out on loan at Villarreal. We could call him back as well for a striking option. But Dragutin Oman is back from fitness or back from his injury as well. He's back to fitness, which is great. In the youth academy, we've called up a couple of people that we'll go and look at in a minute. But Hassan's probably not too far away from a call up and then a loan move. We have got lots of goalkeepers that we need to look at. But other than that, there's a few in here. Maybe Anderson, but again, not the greatest potential. But we might be able to bring him in and sell him on and see how he develops that way. But yeah, we'll have to have a look, to be honest. In terms of potential, just to quickly go through this, Hassan at 81 to 94 is very good. Rojas 76 to 90. He's only a 44 overall, but he's currently a striker, but he has defending 52 and physical 67 and shooting 35. So I think as soon as we get him trained as a centre back, he is going to fly up in his overall, which I think will be really, really good. So we are also keeping an eye on that as well. And finally, if we go and have a look at the youth stuff, then we do have a scout report available from Sweden. So we'll go and have a look here. Nicholas Lindgren, 46 to 60 overall, 66 to 88 potential. Probably not good enough, but 6'5" goalkeeper. We've got loads of goalkeepers. He's 17. He's not going to really cut it, is he? Oscar Sandberg, 48 to 64 overall, 16-year-old, 75 to 94 potential. Not too bad. And Anton Anderson, 16 years old, 40 to 56 overall, potential is 63 to 87. So again, I think we reject him and we go for Oscar Sandberg. We'll get him into the youth academy and see how he's doing, and then we will recall you. Right, into this one now. So set up a scouting network. We want you to go to Peru, please. and see what you can find in Peru. Where's Peru? Peru's there. So this is a playmaker in Peru. So a playmaker in Peru. Let's go and see what Matthew Corbin can pick up. I think at the end of this season we'll upgrade our scouts as well, especially if we get promoted. Next up we're going to go to Czechia, which is in there. Rest of Europe, it's still called the Czech Republic. There it is, the Czech Republic. And in here we wanted a technically gifted player. So let's get that one done. And then when Ruben Garrett is back, he's going to go off to Brazil to see if he can pick up some Samba flair. Right, now, we are currently top of League 2. It is going very, very well. 25 games played, 16 wins, 9 losses, no draws, a goal difference of plus 17. We are 1 point ahead of Bradford. And in today's game, we're going to be taking on Morecambe. We've got some news, though. Oh, yeah. Scouting Network. And George Corona will be coming back as well. So Morecambe looking a bit tired at the back, are lining up in a 4-2-3-1 wide system. They'll be playing counter-attack, so it could be an end-to-end game similar to what we had in the last episode as well. But we are looking okay, not too tired. We have trained or retrained Kumalo as a left back, and he's jumped from like a 55 to a 60, which is really, really good. And we've called up some youngsters. Rossi is called up, a left winger. He's got pretty good attributes, left wing, left back, right back. He's very good dribbler, a lot of pace in him as well. He's looking pretty damn good. So he's going to be challenging Amin for the spot, and he's very good at slide tackling, which is a bit strange for a winger, isn't it? And then we also called up a right back as well, who is down here somewhere. Or have I called him up onto the bench as well? Oh yeah, Olsen, there he is. Olsen has joined right back again. Plenty of pace, pretty good defending for his age. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He will be challenging Schneider for a starting position in the right back spot. But he can do a whipped pass, a dead ball, a specialist, and very good at intercepting as well, which I think when we compare to Schneider, Schneider has dead ball, rapid, and relentless. So we're going to start with Schneider for now. He's done nothing to deserve to be dropped, so we'll keep him in. And then we just need to go and sort out the bench, get rid of these tired players off here. Pinto is a little bit tired as well. I'm sort of thinking, oh yeah, Corona's back, isn't he? So what we're going to do is, because Keita looks like he's likely to move, he's not going to get a starting spot. Does Rossi? See, Rossi gets a +1 inside in there. Corona gets a -2. Now I think Coleman got a big jump. Yeah, +9 for Coleman. Okay, we're going to start Coleman in there, and then we're going to take Keita off the bench, and we're going to put in Clark. He's probably leaving as well. Let's go for Murphy as a centre-back, because we've gone back to the Ivanovic and Ray partnership at the back, which is good. And Dragatano Man comes in up front as a return from injury. His first game back from injury is live on camera. Let's get into it. Here we go then. Morecambe getting us underway. Gillingham on a pretty good run, sitting top of the division at the moment, hoping to pick up another 3 points and keep this run growing. I wonder if we can go all season without having a draw. That would be pretty interesting, actually. Amin comes forward, leads it into Oman. Oman on one more. Novak's there, and in the middle is Coleman, and that's 1-0. A lovely poked finish from Coleman in goal, and it's 1-0 Gillingham. And we're just cooking at the moment. We're playing so well. 5 minutes in, Morecambe couldn't handle it. 1-0 to the Gills. Yeah, really good play down the side to Oman, to Amin into Oman. Novak squared it, and Coleman just had to guide it past the goalkeeper. It's a pretty simple goal. It's a lovely finish, and Coleman justifying his start really as that attacking midfielder. Lovely. Morecambe pushing forward into the area. We're trying to just block them off. Great block from Ivanovic. Gonna swing this corner in, looking for the big man there at the near post, and he's got on the end of it. It's a great header from Brown, and it's 1-1. We are still a bit susceptible to set pieces. Morecambe back in this one. A good whipped in delivery to that near post. Brown just got above, I think it's Coleman at the near post, but yeah, it's a really good header to be fair. I mean, the man on the line didn't even see it. Oman just on the edge of the area, holding the ball up, finds Papadopoulos. Novak tried to get it to the edge. It's fallen nicely to Oman here, and Amin with a powerful drive. It's blocked. Kept alive though. Oman on the edge, who is lacking a bit of fitness. Novak just trying to tease some space, and Papadopoulos is in a bit of space. Managed to dig a cross out in towards Amin. He didn't jump for it. Coleman keeps it alive, cleared away by Moren. Oman sees the on-rushing run of Kumalo, who's in so much space. He's got a man at the back post, but he's overhit the cross. Terrible. Coleman comes forward with it. Nice bit of footwork from the young Englishman. Good shot, blocked. It will be a corner. Will it? No, it won't. We've kept it in. Novak with showing some really good pace. Amin into Coleman again. Coleman shoots. It's another block. Novak into Khumalo. It's all Gillingham at the moment. Khumalo comes down the side. Really good run. Cuts it back, but it's intercepted. Just that final pass and shot letting us down. Here is Khumalo. Looks inside. Coleman's there. It's half time. 1-1. It's not a bad result. Positive. Oman's looking pretty good up top. It's good to have him back. No changes at half time. Second half gets underway. I don't know how long Oman's going to last. Being out for so long, he's lacking a bit of match fitness. Oman round the corner looking for Schneider. Just about kept on side. Tries to swing in across Smith. Oh, he's not dealt with that brilliantly, the goalkeeper, but he's just about got there. Novak. Oh, that's a great save from the goalkeeper. Coleman in a bit of space. Shoots. Oh, what a save again from Smith. Right, corner to be delivered by Novak. He's going to try and stick this one up in the air, and it's in there, and it's Oman! On his return from injury, he's made it 2-1. He's back, and he's in the goals. A corner from Novak. He just stuck it up in the air, and Oman, he's tall, and he is good with his head, and he makes it 2-1 Gillingham. What a goal on his return from injury. He will be delighted. Novak, yeah, just stuck it into that near post, similar to how Morecambe scored against us, but Oman just judged the header better rather than the centre-back, who actually got up higher. But yeah, lovely little cushioned header from Oman. Keeper was beaten. 2-1 Gillingham. Papadopoulos into Coleman. Coleman uses Oman as a little dummy out to Amin. Amin tries to cut it back. Novak, oh, it got stuck under his feet. Squares it. Schneider! The right back's in on the action as well. 3-1 Gillingham. This is game, set and match, you would have to imagine. An unbelievable performance from the Gills after going a goal down. This is absolutely superb. Schneider's arms breaking again. Love the glitches in this game. Yeah, some good passing moves. Novak got that ball stuck under his feet, managed to keep it alive, and Schneider, up from right back, was on hand just to fire it in what was pretty much an empty net. So we ring some changes then. Corona comes on after coming back off loan. Hutton is coming on the right-hand side. Corona's actually going to have a run-up up front. And we're going to give Olsen a go at right back as well. Rossi has come on the left wing. So a number of youngsters getting their debut for Gillingham, which is lovely to see. Here is Morecambe. They get a shot off. Good save, McNeil. Now, I've got a feeling Morecambe have brought on Novak, as in the fridge that we had in the first season. As there's a header from Moren that goes wide. But I'm pretty sure it is the big boy Novak that's come on for Morecambe. I'll have to look at that after the game. Rossi dinks one over to Zan Novak. He puts it back inside to the new signing. And the new signing may fancy this. Probably should have passed, but it's going to fall to Hutton. He can swing in across. It just goes behind everyone. And MacArthur will deal with it. Taylor on the edge of the box for Morecambe. Little back heel. And it goes to MacArthur. Great block from Ray, who's really enjoying his time back in the first team. As Novak's just sort of running out of a bit of space here, but he turns and tries to put a long ball over the top. Should be the goalkeepers. Rossi. Khumalo with a lovely overlap. Khumalo tries to put a cross into the back post. It's headed away by Corran. Oh, MacArthur's having a really good run here for Morecambe. He's done really well. He beat Ray to the ball as it came in, but Ray back defensively. Really good job. Khumalo's had a good game at left back today. He's being replaced by Leo, a bit more of an orthodox left back in there, although they are both orthodox left back now. Rossi out on the left-hand side. Novak, ball through. Papadopoulos squares it. And it's Hutton. Oh, it's at the keeper and he makes a double save. What a save from Smith. It should be 4. Novak on the edge of the box. He's beaten 2. Novak shot from range. Lovely finish from Zan Novak. You don't see many long ranges, but maybe we'll see more of them with shooting like that. 4-1 Gillingham. It should have been 4 with Hutton earlier, but Zan Novak has wrapped this one up. A really good finish from the young Slovenian. And he's just put his laces through that, and the keeper probably should do better. But it's 4-1, and I will take that away from home. Oh, Papadopoulos has robbed the defender, and I think he's got better pace and better legs. Papadopoulos, he's gone a bit too narrow. It's gone to Jesus Corona. Oh, he's missed. It's shocking. It's shocking on his return. So a free kick for Morecambe, but I imagine this will be one of the last kicks of the game as they put it up in the air, and that's easy for Jovanovic. And there it is, the full-time whistle, 4-1 to Gillingham. A lovely first game of the episode. And there he is. Keita is off to Swansea. Maybe we'll be coming up against him in the future. Sad to see him go, but nearly £2 million is a lot of money to Gillingham, and he's going up a couple of divisions to play for mid-table Swansea. So Ruben Garrett is available for his next setup, so he will be going for the Samba Flare from Brazil. And remember to get your suggestions for where to scout in the comment section down below, and you can have a say on what sort of nationality youngsters we try and bring through. So along with Keita being sold, we have loaned out Rogers. He's gone on loan to Morecambe, who we just played for 2 years, and Murphy has gone on loan to Ferro Pacialo to go and get some game time. Next up then, we're taking on Reading in the FA Cup, which should be a very interesting game. They are in a couple of leagues above us. They've got Savage in there, not bad. Aziz as well, a good player. Joel Pereira in goal. Wow, this is quite a good team, actually. It'll be quite a challenge for us. And we've got, I think we're just going to go with that team. It's probably our strongest team. Although I did really like Coleman in there, but James is now back. So we're going to put Coleman in. And I think Coleman's going to go on the bench instead of Reed. We don't need a goalkeeper on there, to be honest. I'd like to keep Corona on the bench for Hutton. He's probably going to be leaving out on loan at some point soon as well. Is there anyone else that we're getting? You can see the squad is getting a bit thin, so we'll call up some more youngsters at some point. But yeah, not too bad. In the cup, it's the cup. Let's give Rossi a start in the cup. We'll bring Leo in at left back as well. We are just going to mix this up a little bit for the cup. Let's give Olsen a start in there. James, Rivera, Novak, Oman, Papadopoulos. Yeah, I think that's a good... let's give Corona. He's back, isn't he? Let's give Corona a run. A little mix up for the cup game. Here we go then. We welcome Championship Reading to the Emirates, I was about to say. We're definitely not Arsenal. We're playing at Priestfield. We welcome Championship Reading in the FA Cup to Priestfield. Let's see if we can keep the ball and fashion a few chances. Maybe have ourselves a bit of a giant killing. Vickers is in. It's a good ball. Olsen read it well. The new right back impressing his manager at the off at the moment. But 7 minutes in, it's, yeah. I mean, we lost the ball and then it was all Reading. And it comes again. Aziz is in. Aziz with a shot. McNeil, good save. Here is Nibs for Reading. It's all Reading at the moment. Jovanovic stays big, stays strong. We're going to have to try and play a little bit more on the counter-attack, I think, as Novak tries to launch a counter. Is Oman onside? No, he's not. Smith gives it to Craig on the edge. Lovely little flick, and that's what Reading are capable of. We are trying to break with Corona. Heavy touch. We're getting caught by that too much. They're just a bit more solid defensively than what we're used to in League 2. Olsen does get a foot in there. Aziz picks it up. Another great tackle from Jovanovic. Rivero looks long. It's a tactic we haven't used very often in this save, but it's worked this time. Corona puts it in. Oh, Novak. It's bounced to Oman on the volley, and that's our first real attempt on goal. Oh, Mola's used his pace really, really well as a man in the middle. We're not marking up. Olsen's got back. Dived in a little bit too much. Smith with a shot. Jovanovic, great block. Corona flicks it on James. We've got a man over here. Novak can put it into space. It's Rossi. The new youngster. Rossi. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, so unlucky. Smith into the box on the left-hand side. There's the cutback for Vickers. Good block again. It falls to Aziz past the post. Oh, my word. It's been an entertaining half. Not much goalmouth action, and Rossi hitting the post is the key to it. 0-0. Nibs into the box. Uses Smith. It's a really tame effort. He was falling over, but the second half has sort of started how the first ended, and it's all Reading, really. We're getting a little bit of the ball, just trying to hit them on the counter, but the press they have is so much stronger and more efficient, is the only word I can think of, than what we're used to in League 2. McNeil, great save, and he's got there again. Novak just holds the ball up, and he's done well. He's done really well, the young Slovenian. Rossi, who hit the post in the first half. How different the game could be if we had that. Just trying to hold on to a bit of possession. Olsen out to Jesus Corona, back from his little stint in Saudi Arabia, and he's gone round the outside. He's actually cut back really well. Swings in a cross, and we're at the back post. Keeper's ball, though. We are starting to grow into the game a bit more, though, as Ray has picked out Corona with a lovely ball. And that's a lovely ball through to Oman. Oh, no, this isn't the chance. Rossi, lovely fake shot. Rossi. Oh, Joel Pereira, what a save. It's going to be a corner. Reading are ringing the changes. We're not ready to make any changes just yet. Novak's going to swing this one in. Can Oman get it 2 from 2 on his return? Yes, he can. Oman puts Gillingham 1-0 up in the FA Cup against Reading. Are we going to see a giant killing? They've got to come out and really attack us, and that's going to suit the counter-attack we love to play. It's 1-0 Gillingham. Oman, what a header. And it was Novak again, just dinking it up to that front post, and Oman's there. And Joel Pereira could do nothing. If they had a man on the back post, he would have cleared it. But they don't, and it's 1-0 Gillingham. And that is a wonderful header. Terrible camera work. Reading coming forward. Moller is on that side. It's a great foot in from Olsen, and then he's just overrun the ball when he got it. And it's Rivera with a good block. And that's a great tackle from Jovanovic, and this is where we need to make things count. Novak, again, just trying to hold it up. He's got experience well beyond his years. Oh, but the push up from left back from Leo has left us a little bit in the lurch as Smith has got past his man. I've dived in trying to block the cross. Aziz with a shot. McNeil, good save, and he'll jump on the rebound. Corona pokes a ball through to James, and they are starting to find lots more pockets of spaces here. James just holds it up. Know that they've got the lead. I don't have to do anything here. I'm not going to go to the corner fully, but Olsen, I was just trying to drive through that gap, but there was nothing there. Nibs comes forwards into Aziz. He's winding up a big one from range, and we just can't get the ball out. It's into Aziz again. Another good block from Ray, and he's just going to hook this one away. Novak's on the end of it. Here is Oman, and James made the run, but yeah, we can't get out now. 4 minutes to go. Can we hold on for a famous win? Smith shoots. Terrible. It's going to be 5 changes for Gillingham. There's a change for Charlie Savage off Lewis Wigg for Reading. But yeah, we're going to bring on Bailey up front for a big target man that we can hit and try and release the ball. And then we've got changes at both full-back positions for a bit more stamina and a bit more legs in there. Papadopoulos is coming on for Corona as well. So a host of changes. Hopefully we can see this one out. Not long to go. We are over the allotted added time. Smith shoots. That should be the game, and it is. Come on, a famous win for Gillingham, beating Reading. It's a bit of a sort of South London Kent rivalry, I guess. But yeah, what a win. Come on. So a superb performance against Reading, and we have sold Ian Clark to Monza. He's going to be playing in Serie A, which is very, very impressive for him. Garcia is unhappy. Keep working hard. You'll get back in the team or go out on loan. So Garcia has left as well, a 6-month short-term loan till the end of the season, till Central Cordoba. He'll get some first-team football and hopefully improve a little bit attribute-wise. Another one as well, Luke Hutton has gone 6-month loan to Bristol City, so hopefully he will be getting some game time there as well, so we wish him the best of luck. He was a good favourite in the first season, but fallen a little bit of Papadopoulos has come back in and he's fallen out of favour, so... But in terms of actual squad, it is leaving us a little bit short. So we're going to go and dive into the Youth Academy and see who we can call up and give a chance in the first team squad to. So I don't think we need Hassan as a goalkeeper just yet, but we do have to make sure we don't lose him completely because he clearly is going to be a very good... I mean, let's call him up. Should we call him up? Let's promote him to the senior team. We'll get him in as well. And then looking at the overall rating. So Larson as a 60 cam, 80 to 86. A lot of pace, a lot of dribbling ability, good at shooting as well. He's got a couple of play styles that we don't know of just yet. But his finishing is good. His dribbling is good. I think he is probably ready for a chance. He could be the replacement for Keita in that cam role. Anderson up here, good pace. Defending's pretty good. He's very physical. Playstyle's 2 to 5 as well, so he could be pretty useful. Might be good to have an Icelandic permit in there, but he's got another year that he can keep in the academy if needs be. Now, Osario, we don't really need another right winger, but I'm thinking we could call him up and send him out on loan. Rojas is another one, but again, we're waiting for him to be finished training as a centre-back before we call him up because of his age, and I think, as I said before, as a centre-back, I think he will jump quite a lot. Davey, we're training to just be a physical, pacey striker, so I think we keep him down here until he's done. Sandberg is a 5'10" right back, centre back that we could potentially use, but I'm not too sure we need that now. Dragovic as a CM, CDM could be very useful, so I think we're going to call up Alan Dragovic and see what he can do in the team as well, and it gives us a lot more space to call up some more academy prospects when we need to. Right, let's get into the next game of the episode, which will be Crew. So Crew will be lining up in a 5-3-2 holding system. Everyone's fit and healthy, so should be an interesting game. A standard system. They have not won in their last 5, but they've only lost 1. 4 draws is quite impressive for Crew there. So that's their team. How are we going to line up? The starting team is looking relatively fit and healthy, which is good. Again, Pinto, probably should give him a little run out as well. Here are our new players. So I think Larson's going to go on the bench. James can be dropped for Day. Olsen is tired at right back, so we'll bring on the new Kovacevic, or do we put Dragovic on there? We'll put Dragovic on there, and Corona can come on for Leo. So it's a very attacking bench. We don't need a goalkeeper on the bench either. So let's put Oman on there. No, we are trying to sell that Oman, but everything keeps falling through. So it'll be McNeil, Schneider, Ivanovic, Ray, Kumalo, Rivero, Pinto, Novak, Papadopoulos, Oman and Amin in this one. I'm sort of now thinking let's just give Larson the start. Why not? Chuck him in. See how he does. Right, here we go then. Priestfield again, the home where we witnessed the giant killing of Reading in the FA Cup. This time it's Crewe Alexander, and the main person to look out for is Larson in attacking midfield. Let's see how he gets on, making his debut after being called up. This is him here. He's a big old boy, and he comes with high dribbling and high finishing, so I'm excited to see that. Oman has just broken the offside trap here. He's done really well. Lovely little rollback. Oman! Oh, past the post. Papadopoulos into Larson. A good turn away from his man, and he's held it up well. Larson, left-footed drive past the post, but he's showing good signs, the youngster. Novak comes forward into Oman. It's a lovely ball through to Dragutin. Oman sticks it past the goalkeeper, and he is back. 3 in 3 for him so far since his injury. He has been superb. 1-0 Gillingham. A lovely ball through from Novak as well. Yeah, really well weighted from Novak into Dragutin. Knew he could take a little touch. The keeper came out. He just tucked it under his right arm into that bottom corner. Lovely finish there from the Gillingham striker. 1-0. We are all over Crewe at the moment. It's just been such easy pickings as Rivero trying to put a very complicated ball through, or a tough ball through to Papadopoulos. But yeah, Crewe are offering nothing. Mansour, that's a lovely ball through. Baker Richardson. McNeil, absolutely superb. He has definitely replaced Ewan Reid as our number one. Papadopoulos looking to Larson. Larson, I think Omar may just be offside. He is. Just a little bit too slow from the new youngster there. It was a very, very close pass, but Larson saw the space, toe poked it through. Yeah, he's well offside. Just a little too late. Mansour, lovely ball through again. McNeil matches the shot again, and Jovanovic gets a little touch on that, and Schneider brings it away, wins the free kick. God, McNeil's kept us in this. Baker Richardson in again. Again, shoots straight at McNeil. I mean, that was the easiest one of the 3 saves that McNeil has done. Schneider's overrun that one, and we are suddenly at all 6s and 7s at the back, and looking like a bunch of Muppets, to be honest. Baker Richardson again. Nice little drag back to take the pressure away, but good challenge from Amin, of all people, as Novak now brings this away and runs into the space. It's a really good run from Larson. Couldn't get there. Powell into the box. Gets Ross Jovanovic. McNeil, another huge save. 5 minutes to half time. We have had no control in this game. The first 10 minutes we were looking good, and then since we've scored, Crewe Alexandra have upped their game, and we have looked shocking, as this man here has been a thorn in my arse. Baker Richardson into Tabernier. Orford comes forward, out to Powell. Dived in and didn't get the ball. Finney looks to turn. Tabino with some space. It's over the bar. Novak picks up a pocket of space. Larson. Good run from Papadopoulos. And to be fair, Crewe look pretty poor at the back, and we're not taking advantage. And when they chuck men forward, they're causing us troubles. But it's 1-0 at half time. We've not looked our best, but we are winning. Right, second half, hoping that we can have a bit of a performance which is what we should have, given that we're at the top of the league. So let's see how we get on. Crewe coming forward. Cooney's cross is blocked by Kumalo, and it will be a corner. There's going to be a yellow card in there for a tackle early on from Mansour, which was pretty horrible, to be honest, as we got the ball away. Yeah, very late in on Schneider, but at the moment we've got to worry about a corner to Crewe, and it's taken short by Powell into Tabiner, who they've worked that really well, or very luckily. Mansour shoots and it's blocked. Rivero just waits for the ball to come to him. Papadopoulos. Larson. The youngster's given it away. He definitely doesn't feel like a replacement for Keita just yet. Mansour keeping it alive. Powell. Rivero trying to do his defensive duties and just shield that back four. Out it goes to Tabiner. Back to Cooney. Thomas. Kumalo for pressure, but Thomas has done well. Rivero, could be a penalty. Ref says no. Cooney back to Powell. Powell into the area. Cooney's there again. He gets a shot off, but Ray's there, and we're just going to clear our lines. Oh, no, we're not, because Cooney's blocked it. Kumalo dives in, can't get there. Powell back into Cooney again. Cooney looking for that cutback. You just know that that's what the AI is looking for. And Novak back there defending really well. Does a superb job, and we at least managed to make it clear our box. Oh, lovely ball through. Baker Richardson. We've given him so many chances. He's not missed this one. A lovely slide rule pass in between the centre-back and the right-back, or the left-back, sorry. But Baker Richardson, we've been too generous to him in this game, and he's finally made us pay. Yeah, he just ran off the back of Rivero in between Jovanovic and Ray, and then fires it top corner. It's a lovely finish. But we've deserved that to concede. We've not been good today. Trying to get a bit more impetus into our attack. It's Larson off for Pinto, Dragitano Man off for Bailey, and Papadopoulos is coming off for Jesus Corona. Mansour up to Taberner. Crew coming forward again. It's just absolute carnage in there, and it's fallen to Baker Richardson again. And Crew have turned this around, and since they conceded that goal, they've been on a mission, and Baker Richardson has been the captain of this ship. He has been superb. I mean, absolute pinball carnage in here. It just fell to Taberner. He puts it through Baker Richardson, who can take his time, composure, and leather it past McNeil in goal. And, I mean, we've been on such a good run. Is it going to fall apart at home to Crew? Amin on the left-hand side. He's got just no support in the middle whatsoever. Holds this one up. Tries to fire it in low to Bailey, who tried to turn, but easily tackled. Amin. Bailey. Oh, it's a lovely reverse pass. Amin picks it up. There's the cutback. Pinto! His shot's too powerful for Davies. And the substitutes do make a difference. Bailey and Pinto involved. 2-2 with 15 minutes to go. Oh, man. The ball through from Bailey was looking for Pinto, but Amin picked it up. Both players were onside. That ball there. But Amin had the wherewithal that he wasn't going to score from that angle. Laid it back. Pinto with the finish. 2-2. What a game we've got here. We've got a Desmond. So more changes, and one not that the supporters are impressed with. Novak coming off and Rivero, probably the two biggest players for Gillingham. And they're going to be replaced by Day and the new boy, who is Dragovic, isn't it? Alen Dragovic is coming on. So let's see if that makes it good or makes it bad. I don't normally tub off Novak or Rivero, so 10 minutes to go. I've taken a risk. Here is Dragovic picking up a ball with his first touch, and he found Bailey really well with a touch and pass, but Bailey then gave it away very cheaply. Oh, Mansour, lovely play to give that one in to Powell. He's been forced a bit wide. Finney's there, and it goes to Baker Richardson looking for a hat-trick. He's cut that one back to Mansour. What a save from McNeil. 5 minutes to go, and he has just pulled out a wonderful save low down to his left. And they've just taken off Mansour, who got that early yellow card, the striker or the forward. And they've brought on someone else, as I think they're going to make another change here before this free kick. Tracy on for Finney. And now we'll see Crew's free corner kick as it's swung into the box. And it's Baker Richardson just past the post, nearly his hat-trick. Oh, Amin's done some lovely work on this left-hand side, and he's put that one into Pinto. Pinto can put it into Bailey. Bailey shoots. What a save from Davies. I thought I was offside, but I wasn't. He's produced a really good save from the goalkeeper. Right, can we pick out Jovanovic or Ray in there? But it's up towards Kamalo, who's beaten in the air. Bailey keeps it alive. Back out to Jesus Corona. Tries to swing in a cross. It's blocked again. Bailey, not known for his crossing or his wing plate, just drops this one back to Amin, more of a winger, and he's done really well and created some space, putting a cross too close to the keeper. Full time, it's 2-2. A Desmond here at Priestfield. Wow, I mean, bloody hell, we made hard work of that. Here we are. 5.5 million for Zan Novak. And I think we have to accept it from Napoli. Napoli, one of the best teams in Serie A. He's our best player. It was always going to happen under the new rules. The only thing I'm thinking of is that we delegate and try and get a bit more money, but it's pointless because we're not buying anyone. So I think we accept it. Zan Novak is probably off to Napoli. It's been good. He's been great. He's been fantastic. And now we need to replace our talisman. Novak is going to be off. We knew it was going to happen. Maybe next season we start it and we have a thing where one player each season is protected and they can't get sold. But we knew it was going to happen. We do have a game in hand on Bradford. If we win that, we go 2 points clear at the top of League 2 with not too many games to go. We're just over halfway. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But we'll be back to carry on January because I don't want you to miss any of the transfers and stuff. So we'll be back to go through that. But we're going to be losing quite a massive hole in this midfield and we need players to step up. I think it's time that Coleman may get trained as a attacking midfield potentially. We have to go and we've got Larson in there at attacking midfield. Who knows? We've got to make something work. But thank you so much for watching. Keep leaving your likes, comments and subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.